Welcome back, everybody, and welcome back to Okies Eden here in my purple kitchen. So today we're going to do a recipe I found a long time ago. It's just some basic banana bread. Really is basic. My ingredients include my 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, and it calls for about a teaspoon of baking soda, which is already in here. And it calls for a half a teaspoon of salt, which is also in there. I added it this time because typically I just use unsalted butter. Or I'm sorry, I use salted butter, but today I got unsalted. They had it at the store, so I did add the salt. I have my 1.5 cups of sugar and my 2 very ripe bananas in here, which I'm going to combine here in a second. I have my 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. I have a half a teaspoon of ginger. And I have a half a teaspoon of allspice. We'll get that mixed together. Already smells like the holidays now. As soon as you mix that allspice in there with the ginger and the cinnamon, it just takes off. Okay. I also have 1/3 cup of butter. I took it a step further today. I browned this butter in my pan about 15 minutes ago, so it's had a chance to cool. It now tastes, it has a caramel nutty flavor to it. This is going to add a lot of flavor to this this banana bread. I have 1 egg. I'm not using a 5 by 7. I'm using it's about a 7.5 by 7.5 glass dish, buttered with my parchment sleeve. Then I can just lift it out later. It will not stick. I always do the bananas and the sugar together first. I'm mashing this. I'm doing this all by hand. Banana bread goes together very quick, very easy. Some people get a lot more extravagant, which is fine. We don't put nut meats in our breads, our pumpkin bread, banana bread, zucchini bread. I put raisins in, but I do not. We don't put walnuts or pecans in because we don't really like them in our breads. So there we have it. I also have half a cup of raisins. These are reconstituted. I have to put in some boiling water and let them set for 15 minutes so they're very plump and very moist. That does help with the bread as it is cooking. I will crack the 1 egg. We'll get this all mixed together. I'm going to add a little bit of vanilla, about a teaspoon of vanilla. I'm going to measure it very carefully. That's about a teaspoon, give or take. I'm going to drop the cap on the floor and it's going to roll halfway across the kitchen, and that's okay. It smells really good in here, if I didn't already say that. Let me mix in my raisins. Then we're going to add this to the dry ingredients. Like I said, some people will add oatmeal. They'll add maybe some add sour cream or Greek yogurt or ricotta. All of that's good. I've had it many ways. All of them are delicious. This is what I would call what my mom used to make while we were growing up, because we didn't have all of the extras. We didn't always have walnuts and things like that. You can see the browned butter in the bottom. kind of is like the caramel pour. It smells like caramel right now. Get that into the pool. So when you're growing up and you have 8 brothers and sisters, there's 9 of you, there's 11 in the family, you make concessions when it comes to what you have in the house. Food, clothing, shelter is what we worried about. If there was a sale and my mom felt they had it in the budget, then she would get some walnuts or pecans, or add other things like maybe some oatmeal to the top, sliced banana to the top. But this is just a get it in the oven, make it tasty. I have my oven preset, 350. And if you wonder why I put stuff in one of these little cake dishes, it's because for the last couple of years when I make breads, whether it be zucchini, pumpkin, banana bread, applesauce cake, whatever, I don't put it in the bread pans anymore. It cooks quicker if you put it in one of these because it's not so thick. And I found I just wrap it. This is going to be for my in-laws when they come in next week. And this stacks in the freezer, nice and flat. I already have cornbread and pumpkin bread all stacked in there. I will let you guys think about it and talk amongst yourselves on whether or not I'm going to lick the spoon later. But with that said, let's get this in the oven and we'll be back for a taste test when it's done. 350 for about 40 minutes. Welcome back, everybody. It is taste test time for my banana bread with brown butter and raisins. So I'm popping it out of the pan. It smells really good. I am going to cut myself a chunk. It's still hot, but that's okay. There it is. If you've never made pumpkin bread, zucchini bread, or banana bread with brown butter, take the extra time. It's about 5 minutes to brown up some butter. I would use unsalted so you don't mess up the spice mix. But you can actually taste the caramel nutty flavor come through from the brown butter. That's winner banana bread dinner all day long. Thank you for watching. This is simple. You saw it took me about 10 minutes to put together. It was not even quite 40 minutes in the oven. 15-20 minutes to cool. Once this cools completely, I can wrap this. I'll eat it next week and it will taste even better. So with that said, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching my channel. Please like and subscribe and share if you like my content, and I will see you in the next one.